Today we have a new topic called the binomial theorem. Now this topic is generally used in advanced levels, so it's a very simple topic and it's very easy to use provided that you know how to do it properly. So if I were to ask you, how do you expand x plus y squared? It's very simple. I'm sure you know this. So it's just going to be x squared plus 2 into x into y plus y squared, which is x squared plus 2yx or 2xy plus y squared. That's easy stuff. Suppose now if I were to ask you, expand x plus y power 8. How will you do that? You can't really have it as x plus y into x plus y all the way until you have the 8th x plus y term. It's going to be too long, too tedious, and you will be prone to making mistakes. So the way how maths has done this is that there is this thing called as the binomial theorem. It basically allows you to expand big things like this in a very efficient and simple manner. So let me write the binomial theorem for you. So suppose if you have a plus b power n, this is the same as a power n plus n choose 1 or nc1 a to the power n minus 1 b power 1 plus n choose 2 or nc2 a power n minus 2 b power 2 plus dot 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 means I'm going all the way till the last term. So the last term I'll assume that it's going to be nth term. So it's just going to be n choose n or ncn a power n minus n b power n. This looks very complicated, so let me break this down for you. So this theorem, firstly, you don't really have to remember it, but you need to apply it because this will be given to you and you'll always have this in hand. So the application of this theorem is what is actually a bit of a challenge. So we have a plus b to the power n. So the theorem states that the first term will always be a power n. So just to make it a bit simple for you, I want you to compare this and this. So the first term always says it's going to be a power n. So this is the same as x power 2. So that's the first term. The next term will be n choose 1 into a power n minus 1 into b. So it's a bit complicated, but this is the same as saying I'm going to be doing 2 choose 1, which is the same as this. So 2c1 into x power 2 minus 1 into y. This is the same as this. So this thing is called as 2 choose 1 into x power 2 minus 1. So always whenever I have the top and bottom, I'll just be subtracting it from the next term. Maybe you could think of it that way. So I have n1, this term will be n minus 1, and b, I have b power 1. So this is always the bottom bit. So let me explain what this n and 1 in brackets mean. So this is the same as n choose 1. So it's another way on how we can arrange n things in one way. So this actually means it's going to be n factorial over n minus 1 factorial into 1 factorial. Now these exclamation marks basically mean I'm going to be multiplying these terms all the way until I reach 0. So suppose if I have something like 4 factorial, yeah, this exclamation mark in maths is actually called as factorial. So I'll be multiplying 4 by all the terms until I reach 0. So it's going to be 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. That's it. I'm not going to multiply by 0 because my answer will be 0. So it's just going to be 4, 3, 2, 1. So until I reach 0, that's where I'm multiplying. So if I have 5 factorial, it's going to be 5 times 4 times 3, 2, 1. That's how it works. So this is something you need to remember also, although it will be put in front of you, but this is something which you should also familiarize yourself with. whenever you have nc1, this is the same as n factorial divided by n minus 1 factorial times 1 factorial. So always remember that. You'll need to get used to that. So now let's do some sums so that it can help you understand this better. You might be a bit confused right now, but I think that if I solve this, then you will be able to understand this. So we have x plus y to the power 4. This can be written as x plus y into x plus y 4 times, but there's going to be a lot of work that will have to be done in order to expand these brackets, because you need to multiply each term of the bracket with the other terms of the 3 brackets. So it's going to be too much work. So in this type of question, we can use the binomial theorem. Now the binomial theorem has been written here. We have this long thing. So let's compare it and let's see the similarities. So we have x plus y to the power 4 and a plus b to the power n. So this is the same as saying x power 4. So this is 4 and this is x. So an x4 x4. So I'm just comparing. It's just similarities here. So x power 4 plus n choose 1. So this is n. So therefore 4 is going to be n. So it's going to be 4 choose 1 times a to the power n minus 1. So it's going to be a power n minus 1. So it's going to be x power 4 minus 1 into b power 1. So that's going to be y power 1. So all I've done is I've just compared the theorem and I'm just using that in order to expand this. So I have 4 choose 1, which is the same as n choose 1. So my n is equal to 4, my a is equal to x, and my b is equal to y. So maybe writing that would make it clear. So I'm just comparing things from the formula. So I have 4 choose 1, which is the same as n choose 1, into x power 4 minus 1. So x power n minus 1. So I'm just comparing, plus into y power 1, which is same as b power 1. So I hope you're understanding this. Let's continue this. So then we go to the second term. So then it becomes 4 choose 2, because it's n and 2. So 4 and 2 into a power n minus 2. So I'll be having x power n minus 2 and n is 4. So 4 minus 2 into b power 2, and b is y. So into y power 2. So that's how the system works. So I'm just going to continue all the way. So plus 4 choose 3 into x power 4 minus 3 into y cubed. I hope you're getting this. I'm just using the formula. That's it. Then I go to 4 choose 4 into x power 4 minus 4 into y power 4. Now look at the last term in this expansion, in this theorem. It says n choose n. This is always the last term, remember this. So it says n choose n. So n in this case is 4. So it's going to be 4 choose 4, which is what I have here, times a power n minus n. So my a is x. So it's going to be times x power 4 minus 4 times b power n. My b is y, my n is 4, times y power 4. So because I have this similarity, I know this is my last term. And another way on how you can realize that this is your last term is by noticing that this y will be the power of the actual bracket. So this is going to be y power 4. So you have the y power 4, because x power 4 minus 4 is 1 and 4 choose 4 is also 1.